What's up, Nailin? What's up, Coca? How's it going? What's up, Chris? Chris, I actually wanted to ask you, do you guys, does your shop, is it simply just like PC repair and like part purchasing, or do you like build custom PCs too?
Let's get going.
Yo, what's up, Murray? After practice, we're on you, brother. You do build, okay. I'll keep that in mind. If you're interested, anyway. Not anytime soon, but... usually expensive? Well, I'd rather support your shop than... Oh, shit. I'd rather support your shop than, like, a bigger conglomerate. Unless you mean, like, your prices are, like, way more expensive than that. What's up, Cosmic? How's it going, bro? What's up, Silver TH? What's up, Minty? We're gonna be trying out a new Murray mod after I finish practice today. If you don't know Murray the Human, he's, like, the GOAT of P06 modding. Who isn't on the dev team. Because Beats obviously takes the title, but he also makes the game, so... See, I guess, like, I just haven't built a PC in a while, but, like, I looked up all my parts, and I feel like I can rebuild, like, my current computer for, like, maybe $300 more, because it was, like, a 2K computer. And, like, I'd bring over the hard drives and stuff, too, so I wouldn't need to purchase those. I guess I am using old tech, I suppose, but I still think my computer is pretty darn good. What's up, Solid Snook? How's it going? I can't play Resident Evil 4 Remake with ray tracing, but I'm not really too worried about that. Yo, what's up, Curry? How's it going? We're gonna be trying out a new Murray the Human mod after I finish practice, so you're gonna want to stick around at least for the next 30 minutes. See that? I don't even know what it is. Whenever Murray sends me a mod, it's always, like, shrouded in mystery. The file this time was called Mystery Character. Suffering while watching this? Yo, what? I did retire from Shadow Gens. It's around 400 and it's sitting around 1,000? Interesting. Yes, it's a character mod. I have no idea what it is. Unless you've already put it on Game Banana and it's already had. I mean, not really necessarily fixed, just kind of, it went away. So, I didn't have any issues when I was recording stuff this morning for Redacted, so.
Where's the switch to turn off the laser?
Okay, so it's just a model swap. Yo, what's up, 12? How's it going? Like, you mean just, character swaps, or, like, palette? Or, not palette, like, actual code modification? It's gonna be Goku. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Kirby? Been a while since I've seen you. Welcome back to the stream. We're at Purple Gem, just in case. Actually, probably should have leveled up the Blue Gem to level 3, but I guess the cores from the enemies there will probably get it. Yeah, Twitch Mobile's pretty bad. What's up, Ferg? How's it going? The mod in the character file, and it doesn't work. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I've played Unleashed Sonic with Silver 1.4, and it worked just fine. Unfortunately, I'm a filthy noob, and if you have problems, I most likely don't know the solution. You made the model yourself? Ooh. So not ripped from anything? Ooh. Is it Kirby? Back to your PC shortly. Hey man, enjoy the stream however you can. What up, everybody? What up, what up? The Stel Mooks? Aw, we're better than Mooks. Come on, real deal. How you doing today, brother? How the wife and kids doing? This fine Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. I'm a W Sonic 06 guy. Ugh. I don't like Sonic 06 though. Oh, Macrafts is cooking an 06 model? That shit's gonna be awesome. Well, I hope it will be anyway. Do I like P06? I do. Just all tired AF? True, man. Huh. Hi! Pretty sure Kirby's male. I don't really think it matters in the grand scheme of things. I like P06 because I like how the characters control and I like the levels they play in. And I make money. So it's the triple whammy. Yeah, modding certainly come a long way from Minecraft Airplanes mod back in back in 2010.
Money, 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 money.
What's the mod I'm talking about? I literally have no idea. Murray just sent me a mystery character, so we're literally gonna find out together. And that's not even like a troll. Like literally the folder is called mystery characters, so I have no idea what it is. Will it show me the character on the select screen, Murray? Set it to show up as question mark instead? Fantastic. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's great. Especially like 2000s and early 2010 games just have like crazy good mod support. So if you get a game from that era, you're basically getting games within games. Like StarCraft 2 comes to mind with how many like custom like factions you can play as and different campaigns you can do. Like you can literally play all of StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 if you want. That one's a bit dated though. No, he does not. Yo, what's up, Gale? How's it going? Murray is building hype. It's fun. I like when he sends them like this. I've got good timing as usual. Oh, thank you. I do start Mondays through Fridays at 4 p.m. CST, which, no matter what time zone you're in, that was 10 minutes ago. Meta Knight is cool. Oops. What's up, Chaos? How's it going, brother? Happy Wednesday to you. Well, Metal Sonic's already a character mod for P06, so I don't think they would make another one. Another one. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like, I would say probably bad for today's standards. Because when I made a character mod, like, Beats had to handhold me through making Hats in the Pigeon, but, like, after I was done, I understood everything that I did. But I would imagine, that was 2022, so for 2026, it's probably, or beyond, whenever he gets around to rewriting it, it's probably going to be a lot better. Yo, nice, Chaos. Well, that's why there's no support for other than Sonic, I guess. Yo, 15 stream! Saber and Silver. Welcome, welcome. Chaos, sign my tits! I brought the Sharpie! Instant silver update? Oh, I hope it's been rewarding for you. I know you mentioned how fun the game is now, so I'm looking forward for that build to enter my inbox. Can we get leaks for the final release? He already gave you 50 minutes of leaks. What are you talking about, bruh?
More. Yum, 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 yum.
Already did, Kirby? Wait, what do you mean? Will you sign your newborn? Only if it's permanent marker. And then when they grow up, it just gets all stretched out. Oh, we are confirmed calling it Knights of Kronos. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sonic Project 06, also known as Knights of Kronos. I hope you're ready for me to say that. A lot.
We're getting close to the extraction point.
Or I could big dog them and just call it Knights of Kronos. Wait, Stelmo, what happened to P06? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna be as annoying as the is this end of the world joke. What's up, Raven? Yeah, last release is gonna be cool. And from my insider trading, I know there's even more. There's even more addictive, drug-induced coma stuff coming in. Whoa. Well, if you're gonna say that, you better not pussy out. And that release video should be called Sonic the Hedgehog Knights of Kronos official release trailer. If you wuss out on the YouTube title, I will continue to call it P06. That's my deal. Yo, what up, Verge? How's it going? I don't know if that's a joke, or I don't know what Harmony is, if that's real. No, you can't. You'll get obliterated, atomized on the spot. Woke up from a nap? Hope you had a nice nap. Okay. Wait. Wait, hold on. Did I just get... Hold on. I have officially rebranded the game to Knights of Kronos. There's a K there. I thought it was NIGHTS. Was it a slip of the tongue, perhaps? Yo, what's up, Philip? How's it going? Oh, cool. I remember there being something like that for the Shadow release, where you could, like, someone made a third-party program that allowed you to swap things out. Nobody seems to like the OG achievement name. This is your project, Chaos. You gotta big dog him. Unless you've come around to Knights of Kronos. Well, I, for one, would say that Knights of Kronos is a good name. It makes a lot of sense. Now give Sonic Excalibur, and we're set. Had a stroke? Oh, that's okay, Chris. Oh, interesting. What the heck, man? I have been so consistent with this. What is going on? I do remember P06 Extended. I don't know if Andrelus is still working on it or not. He made some really good progress when I looked at it. Just rename it SA3. Well, it's Chaos's project, so I imagine he would want to call it something that he wants to call it. Oh, there we go. This is it. I could have done that in 2, actually. I didn't need the 3rd one. I thought Kronos was the name of, like, the Greek titan. Like, Kronos, like, for time is actually spelled with a K. Because I'm pretty sure it's a Latin word. And I'm 99% certain from my 2 years of Latin I took in high school that they didn't have, like, sh and ch and stuff. So, like, Kronos is actually K-R-N-O-S. When will I become a Sonic hater? Always have been. Guardians of Time sounds like fucking Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon. It is fair, though. The name would have been way cooler if Frontiers didn't exist. Because everyone's just gonna compare it to, like, a Frontiers title. When will I stop making P06 content and become a Sonic hater? Those are not mutually exclusive. I have to both play P06 and be a Sonic hater. They couldn't say chud. Dumbasses. Frontiers didn't use the name, but it's called Kronos Island. This is the first island in the game.
If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Don't forget, stick around for about 15 more minutes. I'm going to be showing off a new P06 character mod by Murray. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's the hope, right? But yeah, that's the deal. Is if you commit to calling it Knights of Kronos, I will also call it Knights of Kronos. And proceed to permaban anybody who utters the name P06. Stinky. When it comes out, of course. I'll still call it P06 until then. Do I actually hate Sonic? No, I don't. I would have a fucking awful fucking career if I hated Sonic. Yo, exciting. Dude, same. Get P06 final release right now or GTA 6 right now? I'd love to have the last release right now. That'd be cool. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. We're going to be showing off a Murray mod as well in about 15 minutes. Actually, exactly 15 minutes. Sonic Marathon, yep. I'm trying to think if there's a franchise where I like one game specifically and dislike all the rest. I don't think I have one. Favorite episode of Boom? I don't know. I just like parts from different episodes. I don't know if there's one collective one where I'm like, yeah. Making content on it, Goku. I'm fine without 06 recompiled. I have basically no interest in playing it other than for content. I think it's cool, though. Okay. Brow! Whoa! Whoops. That didn't happen. I like Beats' Radical Highway. If we're talking about all Sonic games, though, auto demo Windy Valley. That's one that I permanently have on. Already finished the marathon recomp? It hasn't released its 1.0 version yet? We talked about this last time you brought it up? True. Yeah, Beta Windy Valley is a permanent mod for me as well. Want to hear a joke? Only if it's funny. If it's not funny, you get timed out for 10 minutes. Go for it, man. Well, there would have to be tools for GameCube recomp. Considering how the gaming community is, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before there are tools for basically every console to recompile stuff. And with the advancements in AI, I'm sure it's only gonna, like, become more and more plausible. Unless Nintendo says no. Well, I don't think Nintendo can take down a recompilation tool. They might be able to take down a recompilation of the game. That I don't know, but I'm not gonna armchair lawyer. I don't know about a sub-goal for this, Murray. I'm getting close to finalizing things, but I'm still taking note of people who are submitting !Sonic. Or look into the description if you're on the YouTube stream. I'm going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st. Thanks for that segue, Murray. Where I'm going to play through a bunch of Sonic games in my favorite way. And I need your guys' opinions. We are over, I think, like 230 responses on the forum, so I appreciate the hell out of the engagement, guys. Oh, Nightbot being lazy today?
That robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy.
Oh, I'm sure it's probably easy to set up. I just don't want to do it, you know?
There's gotta be a switch around here.
Welcome back.
Hey, how about going down?
Yeah. The closest for me is probably Super Metroid, but I like the other 2D Metroids that I've played. Which I played everything other than I played like 10 minutes of Metroid 1. I haven't played Metroid 2 though, other than AM2R. But like Super Metroid is the only one that I like really love.
enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them. Well,
You evaporate, Murray. Yo, what's up, Nitro? How's it going, bro? This is Hot Grader, brother. Hate to tell you. Let me just yoink that Sonic fan card away from you permanently.
so I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
The dunk! Let's go. That was good, Dusty Desert. Ever since it clicked that I didn't have to adjust the first billiard, everything's been much better in that stage. Of course, now that I said that, in the actual runs, it's gonna go like donkey doo-doo, but that's okay. I've never played Skylanders, so I don't know.
I might be able to levitate to that spring.
You mix track ups sometimes? Inexcusable.
Wow! This building's crumbling! Let's clean up this trash.
Holy LARP, bro. Gross. When's the last time you showered? Ooh, I could see that with Monkey Ball. I've kind of not heard great things about other Monkey Balls other than the GameCube one.
I'll take it from here.
Ooh, the 3 there is much better, I think. Ooh, I got a slope jump there, what? Hit the psychic shot too late. I have to have just a little bit of acceleration there to run onto the tower. Yo, let's go! Oh, that's why that's happening. I think sometimes when I throw that knife, I hit one of the enemies on the building. And if I'm moving too fast, okay, that's what's happening. Because I should only get 3 cores from here. I don't think that blue guy's worth 2. Yeah, sometimes I get a core from one of these guys on the wall here. That makes a lot of sense. Go, nice.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Link.
Are you saying a monkeyed this ball? Maybe.
Ground here's unstable with lava. It's probably because of
Also, great news. Got the RE4 HD project reset up. I haven't played through the original game in a while. So it's time for my my monthly run through.
Get out of my way.
Matios, it's been like that for probably a year. Do 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 do. Hey, I'm okay with you getting addicted to the stream, as long as you're doing all the important stuff that you do in life. Bow 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 bow. The RE4 HD project, well, the regular game uses like 28 gigs, and then the HD project's like 36. Do 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 do. I've been tinkering with the idea to get another M2 drive that I just specifically install games on, so I don't have to constantly uninstall and reinstall stuff. But tickling is definitely the expression for that. Because I constantly have to uninstall and reinstall different Sonic games for footage for shorts. What's up, Sonimus Prime? Yo, I wonder what 2 series you like. Silver, easily. Of all the characters from the original game to get a glow up, Silver certainly got the biggest one. He went from, like, a really slow, really annoying character to play as to actually feeling like a Sonic character. So while everybody's got a glow up in this game, Silver definitely got the biggest one. Amy also got a really, like, large glow up, but it's not nearly as drastic as Silver, to be honest with you, because you just don't play as her very much. Silver's changes are definitely more substantial.
Nice job.
Dab. Alright, we have time for one more. What do I want to give? I tend to fuck up in Flame Core, so I'm gonna give that a go. And there's a required town mission where you play as Amy as well. Blaze is not mostly unchanged. I will absolutely push back on that. Blaze plays like dog shit in 06. She is not fun, and I will stand on that hill. Yo, what's up, Jay? How's it going? Ah, sorry. Wait, did it show a Shadow Jen's thumbnail?
Cool. It's raining fire. Let's head into the volcano.
And you just play as more often. She's more on the playable side, sure, but... like, separating the buttons out for the Fire Claw, you know, actually being able to move around as her and not just move the joystick. Oh, okay, fair enough, Jay. I'm gonna be showing off a new P06 mod in a minute and 12 seconds. Oops. Her moveset may not have been changed, but the quality of the moves that she has certainly has. And I have no doubt that Silver is also more impressive because I know for a fact that Chaos was in the fucking mines with this psychokinesis. There is no chance that that was easy at all. Considering that Silver has been in P06 since its first demo. And, this song's so good. And I would say, like, from a player point of view, that Silver only started really feeling good in the first Silver release. That, like, bro had five iterations. Yeah, it's easy to remember in 06 that, like, oh, Sonic is fun, Blaze is bad, Blaze is fun, Amy's terrible, or whatever. It's just like, yeah, you're right, but also, like, that's within the confines of 06. You go to other Sonic games and they all play like absolute trash. The gems are fun, though. Anywho, let me go ahead and turn the audio back on for the game. And I'll leave the music on as I switch here. Whoosh. Oh, the music's gone now. Well, oh well. I forgot it's not on this scene. Oh wait, it is on this scene. I can, whoops, that's the wrong thing. Well, it's too late now. Oh well. You can watch me listen to the music. Hey. It's okay. We got the game now. It's fine. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness that this screen exists. I was about to get blasted in my seat here. I think it's, yeah. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna only play through a couple stages. We're exploring Unity, it's true. Oh, that's fun. Well, now this has been a while, hasn't it? Murray, the human, who, if you don't know, super cool modder for Project 06, has sent me a mystery character. I literally have no idea who it is, but he told me that Princess and Snowboard for Sonic are unaffected, so we're going to play through Wave Ocean, Radical Train, and Kingdom Valley. And yeah, check out the description. I'm gonna be doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st. We're gonna play through a bunch of Sonic games, and my favorite way, shit's gonna last like 2 weeks to a month, depending on how many sub-goals we reach. But I need your opinions, so right below the like button, if you're watching this in post on YouTube, there's going to be a link to the sub-goal form or just general Sonic-a-thon form. And if you're live with me, !Sonic in the Twitch chat or in the description of the YouTube stream. All right, enough yapping, enough housework. I should probably click into the game. There we go. All right. I don't know who it is. So, here we go. Who do we have the pleasure of playing as here?
I've got to hurry and
Okay. I see how it is. I think we're gonna play just Wave Ocean today. It's the P from P06. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe I'm like giving feedback on this kind of mod, but if I have to give feedback, I would rather the P look at me as I'm running, since that's what you're gonna see most of the time. Oh, we are playing P06, it's crazy. We are playing as the titular P06. Either that or having the P on both sides, I think would be nice. Honestly, I didn't know what I expected, to be real. It's very funny. I need to check out the super form. Okay, we'll still play Radical Train. I forgot about that. There was a super form. Also, what's up, Sci-Fi? You thought it was the Patreon logo at first? Amazing. What's up, Jules? So we'll see how the regular P is in Mach Speed, and then we'll play Radical Train, because that's a pretty short stage. Look at him go! I love all the flips it does. Just like the normal character jumping. Oh, man. I can't believe Super P. That's gonna be crazy. I think you can get 50 rings, like, right at the beginning of Radical Train as well. No, it is super well animated. The only thing I wish is that if, like, the coloration was on both sides of the P. That's the only thing. Well, this is good practice, I guess. I'm about to do some speedruns, so... Loop skip easy every time! P. Oh, that's so good. Alright, if you're watching this in post, I'll see you in Radical Train. Ah! I forgot that backspace does that. All right, we're back. And I'm gonna grab 50 rings and we're gonna play as Super P here. Murray making a joke mod that's not even worth the 8 minutes for mid-roll ads. Sigh. What's the point? Was this an April Fool's joke and I'm just like super late to it? All right, let's see what happens. Super. I love it. Am I playing Shadow 05 with all this squash and stretch? I was half expecting it to turn into the 06 part. But this is great too. I am not just a P. I am a Super P. Your real April Fool's never released? Gotcha. This is the April Fool's appetizer. I guess I can do that. I'm normally not supersonic here. I am normally supersonic here, though. Wow. That's just full aura right there. I've never seen a more magical P in my life. Almost May, basically. True. You sound like you're a guy where it's like 2:15, and you're like, oh man, it's almost 3 o'clock.
I'm almost there. Police,
wow.
hang on.
Well, thank you, Murray, for the short showcase. That was fun. If he decides to release it, I'll put a link in the description if you would like to pee yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. That was off the top of the dome. I had no plan. Why no Kingdom Valley? I think you got the idea. I don't think I needed to do another one. Thank you for letting me show that off, though. That was fun. Okay. We are active on the auto splitter. Perfect. And this needs to go away. We're not doing Sonic any percent as the letter P. That's pretty awesome. Let's use the... we'll use the Adventure Ball today, why not? I'll satisfy the adventure fans, I guess.
Let's get going.
They never go away. Yo, what's up, Amazon? You missed me peeing myself, dude.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Came in just afterward. What's up, Caitlin? How's it going? It is a funny mod. We're crazy high quality, too. I love that even, like, the joke mods are high quality. Oh, thank you, Amazon. I appreciate it.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit.
Here's a deal I can make. I'll leave this to you guys for as a reward for people who are here and watch prior to the subathon. It has to be...
That was close.
Okay, there's a number I'm thinking of in my brain for how many subs for Murray for like a chat voted Murray character mod. The first number I see in chat that's above the number I'm thinking of, that'll be the sub goal requirement for it, for the Sonic-a-thon. So rip away.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
150 it is! Wow, that was easy.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
So there you go. Number P. Stelmo 98 over Sonic. Jeez.
Let's speed up.
I'll need to be like, what was it? I watched a video of Conan. Because I think Conan makes like a cameo in Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding. Was I thinking of 100? I don't know. I wouldn't say that all the time. Yo, what up? Thank you for the good luck. What's up? Well, I peed myself before I started this run. I should aim higher than 150 subs for the sub goal for a character mod? I think that's perfectly reasonable. I did super pee myself, Drew.
Elise, hold on tight.
I also peed yourself before you start. What? What's up, YBB8? How's it going? Hey, are you telling me the Hatson mod is low effort? I'm proud of that animation I made for him. Hatson isn't a joke, Amazon. My baby.
I'll have to beat all the enemies.
Which has more effort? What's up, Bray Doof? How's it going?
I'm so happy.
I'm trying to think of what kind of characters could be a character mod. Which has more love? That's a good point. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat jams, no jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam and jam and get Nightbot party along with us. So let's rave. Philip, I have the answer to that question because, as the internet knows, the amount of AI you use in a mod is inversely proportional to how much love is put into it. And the Hatson mod used no AI, whereas roguelike? Do 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 do. No. There aren't really any complex P06 character mods other than, like, Unleash Sonic or Rush Sonic. And both of those Beats had a hand in creating. The current way to mod characters into P06 is pretty dated. And Beats is kind of waiting to update the whole thing for when the final release comes out, so... Yo, what up, GJ? I'll hydrate in a sec after I finish this stage.
If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Just leave it to me.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
Weenie wah, weenie wah, weenie weena.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them.
Woo! That was close. I guess it's always close in that hallway, but it felt particularly close that time.
Sweet.
A good early game so far. As long as we're matching, I know I'm against the average, but I don't care. As long as we're matching, we're doing good. Until, past Crisis City, if we're, like, within probably 3 seconds of the time, we're starting out strong. Bo show. Remember that, stretches, hydrates, and posture checks are for everybody, not just for me. Thankfully, I don't, like, really have to do posture checks anymore in this new chair. In the old chair, I definitely did.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
When I made the shorts this morning, I pulled some of the older clips and I saw myself with my old headphones on and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Why isn't he using Giga Chad $5 headphones? What are these fancy schmancy boys? All right, Chad, let's get the 360. Whoo! We mentioned like 60 something games for the Pillar games. I've also never played a Fallout game, so I don't know. Murray, you're gonna have to like type that in a Discord DM or something like that, because that's just gonna get lost to time in a Twitch chat. What's up, Dono? How's it going? Thanks for the 360s, guys. I appreciate it. Keeping the memes alive. Do 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 do.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground, 'cause it'll burst forth.
Yo, nice.
Surprise me.
I think I need to change the thumbnail on that. I looked back at it and I'm like, wow, this thumbnail's trash. Like, I like the thumbnail, but it's trash. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Blast through here.
I'm really glad that people enjoy the rant videos. They're fun to make. Which Dragon Quest, though? I had to defer to chat on most RPGs because I haven't played them other than Pokemon.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it. It looks like I can jump from there.
Oh, that is true. What is it? Hero from 11 is in Smash, so... Modern Warfare 2 was already in there, though. And I don't know if Black Ops was, like, as revolutionary as MW2 was. Because I think MW2 sort of started to set the standard of Call of Duty games. And they all just kind of do the same thing, but a little bit different. Does Modern Warfare 2 even have zombies? It has to, right? Because World at War... Because it went Modern Warfare 1, World at War, and then Modern Warfare 2. I'm sure the zombies stream will happen someday. That's fair, empathetic gamer. I could see it under the criteria of perfectly sets out what it achieves to do. How's the campaign? I never played any campaign in a Halo or a or a Call of Duty game. I only ever played the multiplayer. Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have zombies. That Black Ops might take over it then.
Lava shoots up from that fiery.
Because if it's just like Modern Warfare 2 but has zombies.
Careful not to fall off here. Whoa! Are you all coming out to say hi? This weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once.
Well, isn't Call of Duty a generic action game? I'm sure that it'll follow suit.
This bridge is gonna collapse any minute. Whoa! That's not a nice welcome. Piece of cake. No sweat. Cool. It's raining fire.
I guess that's actually good, because then I don't have to
Let's head into the volcano.
fumble with that spin dash. I think, like, regardless on whether or not I do the final lava run there, good or bad, I think it all evens out.
Whoa! The flame died. How'd it last?
Yeah, Black Ops 3 Zombies is really fun.
Knuckles. I'll take care of it.
I would say Turtles in Time for sure. Battletoads.
Thank you, Knuckles.
The last Call of Duty game I owned, and by I mean my brother owned, was Black Ops 2. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Battletoads. I've never played Battletoads. I've only seen footage of it.
Just made it.
Son, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Eggman! Ah, I better go help. Gotta hurry.
I also thought Haley was going to be home at the normal time today. I guess she isn't.
I better hurry up and
So after this run, I'm gonna have to feed Bonzo, or if this run dies, I'm gonna have to go feed him.
There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Just because it was the last one I played doesn't mean it was the last good Call of Duty. Like, you could, sick. You could make the argument that, like, Warzone... But I guess Warzone is kind of like its own separate thing, but I think you, like, got content in it if you owned the thing. I'm not entirely sure how it worked. Because, like, all my college roommates were super into Warzone.
Is Elise on board?
I never played because they were all really good at it, and I was really bad, and I hadn't played Call of Duty in so long. I also played all my FPSs on an Xbox controller, and we only had PlayStations.
Hang on. Yeah.
Black Ops 6? Did it really get up that high? Warzone tainted modern COD? What do you mean? Like, in what way? I'm genuinely curious because I just don't know.
Let's run straight up.
We're on Black Ops 7 right now? Damn. I didn't know if they, like, restarted the Black Ops series like they did with Modern Warfare.
We're getting out of the game.
Oh, dang. The title just sells? Gotcha. Well, it's not entirely unfounded for a game series to have a yearly release.
Let's rip.
Ah, I see. I don't know if it was the wrong lessons, though, because it made the most money. Probably.
Elise, are you all right?
Do we think that, like, Battle Royale is kind of fading as a fad at this point? Like, it's now just, like, a genre of game? What's, like, the big... Oh, you don't think so? Because I can't think of, like, a big trendy game genre other than a Battle Royale. Even beforehand. Well, I guess before the Battle Royale, it was the FPS. I see. Well, Fortnite stumbled upon a money model that worked extremely well. What's up, Matthew?
To me.
No, I wasn't saying that it was dying. I was more saying, like, is it now just sort of diluted out into, like, this is just another genre, or is it still, like, definitely spearheading the gaming industry? Well, I guess we had FPSs and then horror games with FNAF. And then Battle Royales. Like, I would say that, like, FNAF was definitely big enough.
Not bad. Those enemies seem to be protecting the door for some reason. Looks like I've got to defeat them first.
Yeah, I guess with Guitar Hero 3,
Let's try going up.
I don't think so, Murray, but that's probably what's gonna be picked. I'll probably do, like, what we did for the stage, and we can think up, like, 10 characters, and then have a vote to narrow it down, and then narrow it down further from there. Castle Skip Pog, let's go. Yo, thanks, Volt. What's up, brother? Ten might be too many. We might do like 5 and then 3.
Sonic, it's up to me.
Yeah, a lot of people do still play Fortnite, I guess.
It's all yours.
Whoa! Nice light dash, Sonic. Good thing I was looking at the screen. Unlike looking at chat like I do a lot during this mock speed section. Maybe, gacha games? I guess they're kind of like an extension of Battle Royale games. Well, like, not really, I guess. In terms of the monetary practices, maybe. Oh, really? Is gacha a genre? I guess not necessarily. But, like, I feel like it serves the same purpose that if I think of a gacha game, I think of a big titty anime game of some kind. Whether it's a fighter or, like... What's that fucking game called? I know the fucking name, but it's just escaping me right now. What is... It's like the Breath of the Wild, but anime titties. Genshin Impact, that's what it is. Thank you. What's up, broy? How's it going?
Man's base would be here.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
Yeah, I feel like gacha is like used as a genre now. But I suppose it's weird because it's not like a genre that defines what the game is. It defines the monetary practices the game has. So it's not quite serving the same purpose as a traditional genre does.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door.
Never heard of Unreal Tournament until this very moment. Uh-oh. We're good. Normally I get, extra cores there, but I guess I didn't this time. Gacha's a monetary genre. True. What would you call games like Genshin Impact then and stuff? I guess like they're all just in their own genres, and whatever that fucking horse girl game is. Open world action game, I see. It's hard though, because like if I think of gacha game, I think of like a specific kind of game. But I guess it can be anything. But I would also say that like platformer can also kind of be anything. Like platforming elements are just strewn about in majority of video games. Snooze fest with tits game. Hey, don't let Beats hear that. He loves ZZZ.
How about a little help?
It's what spawned the roguelike mod, so if gacha games did one thing.
Bring it on. I'll take them all down.
Which, I would say it's probably the most, like, Beats' roguelike mod is incredibly loosely based on Hollow Zero, because I did get curious and I watched some gameplay, and that shit does not look the same at all. Like, the only thing similar is that you pick cards. So it's literally like the definition of taking inspiration from. This is a poopy aquatic base I haven't been playing very well. Sometimes I hit that, sometimes I don't.
Great.
Yeah, we did have a Withering Waves meme, or Wuthering Waves meme for a while. Are scared of them?
Oasis on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming!
I don't know, bro. There's a rising amount of folks that go through surgery just to have them. I wouldn't call them... I wouldn't call them scared nowadays. I don't know if I'd call that, like, a dark topic. It's just kind of the truth, I guess, but... I guess the thing that annoys me about it is that it's, like, so in your face, hardy har har. Like, I love me some tits and ass, but just with how, like, comically overkill it is in those kinds of games, it's, like, not amazing. Where's Ansem when you need him? Okay, sounds good, Murray.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know right away.
Do 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 do. I'm trying to tell you something? That I don't like how in your face a lot of gotcha titty games are with their fan service. That's what I was trying to say.
I'll show you my real power.
Like, I like good jiggle physics every now and then.
Up to this time. Lost both arms. That's my chance. It'll be off balance. So knock it down.
Like, I like Popstar Ashley.
Looks like the door on the head leads into the base. There should be a switch somewhere.
I don't really think that, like, saving 1 second is worth the time. Like, definitely in last release. Like, I'll learn tons of new stuff for last release, but with silver release, I'm just kind of...
You're going to have to use bombs.
I suppose you could look at it cynically and say I'm just, like, being lazy because of, because there's, like, barely any competition right now with P06, but I guess it's more that... I have a lot of faith in the route that I already have through P06, and I think that this route can get a really good time, so I kind of want to push this as far down as it can go. Because, like, the Shadow record was cool, but, like, the All Stories record, I just played really sloppily through it. And I think that, like, if I just really consistently do the route that I already do, because, like, I'm almost at a 249. Like, I just have to get a better aquatic base, or sorry, a 2249 with Sonic. Because I'm at a 2251 in just that story. So. Like, learning an insane amount, like, learning, like, new strats in every single stage to save a second. Yes, it's important, but I don't think it's important to me right now. It's just building the consistency of actually doing the run well.
What a faraway place to sit.
No need to fight the muscle memory, I guess, if that makes sense. Alright, see you later, Raven. Wait, is that Jintoki? Jintoki in disguise? That's exactly what Jintoki says. Did I miss a part where you renamed yourself? That's my bad. Yeah, then I gotta learn. I gotta know.
Leave it to me. That robot will throw bombs at you from the walls. Be careful. Those enemies.
Alright, cool. We're at least we didn't get in the cage, even though we got key 1 here. Yeah, when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, it's funny that Tifa has big old titties. Because she's like the only character that has them. Like, cause I think I get the idea, cause I've heard from folks that are more, oh, that was Bazinga Key, true. That are more into Japanese culture, that like tit jokes are like the dick jokes of Japan. Like, they're treated in that same way, which gave me further perspective on why, like, certain Japanese media is the way it is. Are you doing the, are you doing the thing where, like, after the first island, you, like, get a bunch of cores to fly straight to the lighthouse rail? Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, is the remake good? I own the first part, the remake. I don't own Rebirth. But, like, one day I do want to get into Final Fantasy, and I was just curious if, like... I know conventional wisdom is to play the original FF7, but... Speed boost off the rails. What does that mean? Like, do an acceleration trick and then quickly fly? Is like RE4R to me? So, like, I should play the original 7, I guess. Oh, I got the FF7 remake years ago. Like, 2020, probably. When I was getting that unemployment money. Where'd you learn that? At a certain point? Like in his flying animation? Or... Because from what I understand, the P06 rails, it doesn't matter what like the actual curvature of the rail is. It functions the same no matter what. OG is still good? Okay, gotcha. When I finally one day make the dive into Final Fantasy, I will first probably get, like, the Pixel Remasters set. And at the very least, play 4 and 6 off of that. And then play 7 as well. Played SRB2 today. Nice. Hope you enjoyed. Easy every time. Let's go, baby! If I'm not in, if P06 is not in SGDQ this year, I am turning these camera volumes off. I'm taking off the training wheels, finally. The only hard part is going to be the flame core combat, because you won't have the camera zoom out, it'll just stay behind the character. Well, that's just like a weird quirk of something that happens. Like, there are some weird things that happen when the two, I guess, seams, I don't think seam is the right word, but when two objects in P06 are not, like, perfectly aligned, it allows for weird stuff, like the slope jump in Dusty Desert with Omega comes to mind. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, there's something weird that happens with the rail transition there. Because I'm not 100% sure. Chaos would know, obviously. If the two rails, the one around the lighthouse and the main one, are perfectly aligned or not. Yeah. Seen that and done that plenty of times.
Not even a challenge.
Boostable. I wonder if it's like, you do the rail grind trick, but, like, because it's two separate rails, you, like, get the acceleration from both rails at the same time or something. Merging the rails? I guess just for the sake of consistency, because casually it can happen where, like, you transition from the lighthouse rail and then you just lose all your speed for no reason. Seemingly no reason. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining either, really. It's just like, I think as a video game it would make more sense. Be more consistent, rather. No! I hate getting that core. Oh, I have so much meter. Ooh, that was really close. I think had I not hit the spring, I would have been hosed. Oh, really? I remember way back when Vertix found that a long time ago. It was apparently really aggravating. But I guess not.
Give me a hand here.
Oh, I thought you meant easy. Huh. Who's ready to play as P in P06? Ooh, me, 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 me.
You saved me.
I think I needed to do that. What's up, Mayo? How's it going, bro? P is for pigeon. Hatson? Hatson the pigeon?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's just a thing in P06 where if you perform like an action like a spin dash or chaos spear, tail swipe on the same frame you hit a physics object, you just go through it. That's with everybody, that's not just tails. Oh, nice. You released it? Let's go. Post the link so that everyone can pee. All right, have a good night, Murray. Thanks for popping in, dude. Wow, it's just like Adventure 1. For a brief moment, I forgot which button the get in vehicle button was. True. Yeah, I'm just so used to everything being on a single button. Really threw me for a loop there.
Guess that was all right.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. This run's going pretty well despite the bad key set. Kingdom Valley, which is cool. Cool, cool, cool.
It looks like there's someone who's playing hands. How annoying. I'll deal with them first.
I think that jump dash was actually slow. I just felt like I wasn't moving at the right speed. Yo, sick! 25, yuck.
There must be a switch for the door ahead. Leave this up to me. This is useless against me.
Something had to hit. Okay.
Silver, let's split up and chase our own targets.
Cool. Okay, I'll take the 55. Not amazing, but, well, can't take it back. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo.
That's a jet glider over there. Use the Y button to get on.
Ah! You scared me. Don't be scaring me like that. Bum bum ba bum. Do 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 do.
I'll have to defeat them first.
I just did not need to charge that. I got scared.
I'll need a hover vehicle to get across the ocean.
Could be. I'm not certain about that though.
Yes.
Yo, what's up, Marco? I am doing well. How are you? Happy hump day.
Guess that was all right.
Where Sonic 2 beats 3NK for me is the pacing of the game.
No matter what he does.
And I think even though 3NK is my favorite and it does a lot of things better than 2, I think that in terms of like the quintessential fast-paced 2D platformer, Sonic 2 wins.
Just you wait. I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
It's also like half the length of 3NK, which also helps. That's not really the case, because it's not like it doesn't take that much to get up to full speed with spam dashing. And like, you have the max speed for a little bit. So I guess maybe if you're like a TAS, you would make up a lot of time if every spin dash you did was like perfect and that you didn't lose any of the speed. I would agree. As much as I love 3NK, playing it in one sitting, you definitely feel it around like Sandopolis, Lava Reef. Way better level design? I don't think way better. Where Sonic 2 beats Sonic 3 in terms of level design is that it's not beholden to set pieces like Sonic 3 is. So the top, middle, bottom routes actually happen for the entire level rather than like the stages constantly webbing in and out, kind of looking like a DNA strand in order for you to see the set pieces. I think I have a pretty good illustration of it in my Kingdom Valley video I did with Ajax on my main channel, if you want like a better diagram of it.
Let's charge ahead.
Yo, nice.
I'll defeat Metal the Snowman. Yes. Perfect.
Yo, cool. I'll try to show it during the next results screen. I don't know if I have my monitor properly set up though.
This
Oh, 100%, yeah. That's awesome. Unleash's DLC is pretty tough. 06 is tough because of all the jank.
It looks like we need to take them down.
I don't know, because Sonic games aren't really, like, characteristically, like normal characteristics of difficulty, you know, like big health pools or, like, tight jumps and stuff like that. They're all pretty simple. It's usually if you have to fight the jank where the problem starts to arise.
What did you think of my beautiful technique?
Didn't quite get it. We'll get it on the next one.
Great.
What was that shadow time? 21:27, okay. So like 21:16. I think that 16, well, Aquatic Base wasn't fantastic, but also that key set was brutal in Kingdom Valley. Yo, what's up, Mello? When am I gonna play Boom Rise of Lyric? Well, I am doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st, Mello, so maybe Boom Rise of Lyric will be a game there. The advanced games can be pretty tough, yeah. Yeah, Secret Rings is pretty goddamn awful. Even emulating the Wiimote as button presses, it's still so shit.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would agree. You'll vote for all the stinker games? As an 06 enjoyer, I wouldn't think anything else, Mello. Whoa! Yo, what up, Vex? How's it going, bro?
I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, I remember specifically when I played through Black Knight for the first time that the final boss was really annoying.
Let's do this quickly. Please, watch out for things flying out of the tornado. Great.
Good.
Here's the chaos bootleg thing. If anyone was wondering. Absolute fire cover art there. What's Shadow doing there? Yo, Shadow famous for being in Sonic 3? You don't remember him?
It looks like this Lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
Big chillin' now the work's done? Let's go, bro. Enjoy your chillin'.
If I can hit that ball with this. Ha! Those enemies look like they're guarding that cage. It seems I'll need to defeat them first.
100% of the game on Dolphin? Jeez, dude. Can I have some of that time? I would love to have some of that time you have. No, I haven't, but that's funny. It was time not worth spent, and that's why I'm asking for it.
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger. Ha! I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bombs and throw them back.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Ooh, that was good. 24? Let's go. Fastest I've seen there is 22. So So if I just coerced it a little more.
Leave this up to me.
Amy.
Oh, it has a soft lock? Ooh. But you have a job? What? Ah, thank you for the clarification. Hey, did you see the thing where you play 3D Blast but as Pikachu? Yeah, you play 3D Blast but as Pikachu. I'm just teasing. Alright, what kind of job you have if you got the time to 100% secret rings? Ah, okay.
There's gotta be a
Never mind, you can keep that one. Bless your soul.
Hey, how about going down? Now you can move on, right?
Thank you. If I'm not
Oh, Skeleton Dome? Damn.
Attacks are useless while the shields are in place. Attack
Yeah, I guess Kumapa's had a lot of gusto for a little bit, because he, like,
leading up.
released, I think, Levitated Ruin and Pirate Storm at the same time, and then, like, a week later did Skeleton Dome. And I think it's just been on the Skeleton Dome demo for a while.
Guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
Yeah, I get you.
That's done.
Ooh, bad throw.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over
Oh, I went for the dunk. Had I not accidentally fallen on the stairs there. Or the ramp. Bum, 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 bum. Fair. I don't blame ya, Governor.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
You're asked which Sonic game this person should play first? Who is this person? You just mean, like, a person who's never played Sonic games before? Never played, yeah. If I had to introduce someone to Sonic the Hedgehog, I would give them Sonic 2 for 2D Classic Sonic. I would give them Adventure 2 for the Adventure era. And then I would give them Generations, Sonic Shadow Gens, for the modern era. If they like those games, then I'd give them 3 and K Adventure 1 and Unleashed. And then set them loose. Then it'd be P06, obviously.
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
Ooh, got the slope jump, nice. Well, Sonic Colors doesn't need its motion controls, so...
Okay, a little further to go until the base. If I use it right, this snowball can be a weapon.
Well, you gotta show them the super popular one. And... this might be weird, even though I think, like, the level design is better in SA1. Like, in Adventure 2, the speed stages, like, I think are a better introduction because there's not as much to think about.
Easy.
Like, Adventure 2, I still like the game. Like, it's like, I like the game, and I'll, you know, for content, be cool to, like, stream it.
Trigger, get away.
You need motion controls to use the Wisp in Sonic Colors? No, you can play Sonic Colors with a GameCube controller.
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door.
Only thing I would think would need motion controls is, like, the Drill Wisp, but you just use the joystick.
I can't grab
Yeah, the story is an attention grabber, too.
It looks like I can only avoid them. It looks like I
Yeah, we're running against the average splits right now, so don't get too excited. This run is pretty good, though, for how bad the key set was in Shadow. I don't think we're on record pace, but I think we're definitely on 102 pace. You can, on Live Split, have, like, best possible time. Like, it just takes the splits you've gotten in your current run and then adds your sum of best to it and gives you the best possible time, but that's not fun. Because then, and it's also really stressful, because like literally from the first split, you can see what your best possible time is.
A laboratory like this under Soliana? You go and leave the rest to me.
I find Sonic Rush and, well, maybe not Rush, but Rush Adventure definitely a little bit archaic for modern day. Like, Rush and Rush Adventure are definitely, like, good... I don't want to say hidden gems, because I don't think they're, like, underappreciated or anything. But, like, they're good, like, surprises, I suppose. I've never played the original Rush, but about 2-ish years ago, I replayed Rush Adventure on my DS, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. The sailing is really not that bad. I know a lot of things about the Sonic series are overblown, but I generally think, like, critiques about, like, alternate gameplay styles in Sonic are pretty fair. The sailing, though? Nah, sailing's fine. I don't find it intrusive at all, and you can use the fucking Wave Rider to get most places anyway. Yeah, that's fair. For the submarine, probably. You don't have to upgrade any of the things, though. And if you really don't like them, I also like the hovercraft quite a bit as well. But, like, if you really don't like them, just use the fucking sailboat, because it has, like, the longest thing. I played Colors DS via, like, a widescreen hack to where I could play through the levels and stuff, and it was pretty good. The only thing that bothers me with Rush is the, like, enemy fight rooms. This 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. Pretty shoddy aquatic base on this one. Oh, nice. Yeah, they don't have stomp, air boost, those kinds of things. I never really used the homing attack in Rush Adventure. I don't really remember if it asked you to use it at all. In fact, from what I remember when I was a kid, I didn't even realize you could do the homing attack for a super long time.
Wow, this building's crumbling. Let's clean up this.
Just sort of one of those, like, ironically enough, the homing attack is one of the more just novel abilities of those games. Advanced as well, because Advanced 2, you can just homing attack. I think the speedrun has some pretty interesting uses for the homing attack of Advance 2. 06 was your first game and still turned you into a fan? Well, when you don't have much to compare it to, it can be fun. Being a kid is a wild world of whimsy and wonder. That was a lot of W's. Yo, what's up, Lone Stone? How's it going? World record this stream. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Alright, I forgot to do the triple kick there.
Good job.
Good job. Give me 3. Perfect. Don't want 4. The Tales spin-off games were 90s spin-off games. Malik did miss the piss, it's true. Well, he missed the P. You're falsifying things, Chris. It was just a P.
Okay, let's do this.
As much as I remember loving Tales Adventure, I've tried playing it again and cannot get into it. Maybe if I had better memory of, like, the first couple levels, then I'd probably be able to jump into it more. Alright, looks like we're 103 in this run, which is aight.
The ground here is unstable with lava. It's probably because of
Tales Adventure, but it's Samus.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, I know there's a rebuild of Tales Adventure in Godot, so it being on mobile isn't terribly surprising. Unleashed Recompiled can be played on the phone, so... That's what I always loved about the early Metroid, though, is that, like... Man, dude, why can't we have female characters that are just cool? Not because they're female, but just because they're cool. Instead of, like, force-feeding female characters. I know that's the common, like, white boy movie review criticism. But, like, shit, dude. When can we have just cool characters, again, that happen to be female as well? Like Toph. Or Katara. Or fucking, Suki. Which is so weird. That is one of the weird things about Last Airbender to me, is that, like, Suki comes back in the last book like she's fucking part of the team. Like, she thinks she's part of the goats. And, like, the finale treats her as if she's, like, been on the fucking trip the whole time. And, like, I don't mind. I like Suki. But, always felt weird. Or OG Mulan, yeah. Mulan might be, like... in my eyes, the, like, perfect way to interpret the character being female without it, like, being patronizing to men or, like, being haha girl boss. Yeah, I just don't know why they didn't fucking wait to... or, like, they didn't introduce Suki earlier. Because my memory's fuzzy on it, but doesn't she just kind of, like, show up? Like, I think she's there for maybe the last, like, 8 episodes or so of Fire.
Let's move on.
No, I know she's in Book 1, but she appears in Book 1 and Book 2 very sparsely.
Is that the
I know she's a Kyoshi warrior and all that. I know. We're missing the forest for the trees here, boys. She was a side character.
Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Nice job.
Now
Dab.
all we have to do is take him down.
We got waffles and pancakes going on right now. Yo, 258 flame core. Nice. That was a really good time. I haven't gotten a sub 3 in a minute, I don't think.
Perfect.
Yeah. And they have kind of like... I guess it's the same meaning of the word as well.
The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be true?
The Avatar.
I need to find silver fast.
Whoa!
Yo, sick. Get to that spring, girl. Thank you. Yes, that's Last Airbender. Isn't it something like Zoe Zeldana is like the only actress to be in 2 of the top 5 highest grossing movies of all time? That sounds like a cool stat, but I don't remember if that's like true or not.
Hey, are you trying to crash on purpose?
Let's go, 103. Yo, real close here. What are we, 27 seconds off? With that bad key set? Kinda, wow. This is a very interesting run. 18-16 again, bro. I gotta get a better time here. I need to take a quick break to feed my dogs, so now's a great time to stand up, stretch, get yourself a snack. I appreciate you guys' patience, and we will be back with more Sonic the Hedgehog shortly. So, quick BRB. Alrighty, folks. Thank you for your patience once again. And we're gonna hop right into the next run here. I just have to reset everything. Hi, Bonzo. Bonzo realized the oven was on. Hello. Ooh, what you doing over here? Are you seen on cam? Seen on cam? The Bonzo cam? The Bonzo cam! There he is. Whoa, dog! Okay, you can't be there forever, big guy. Please don't get trapped under the headrest. Brother. Brother, it's just the oven. It's not that serious. It's not, Bonzo, it's not that serious, bro. Dog, I gotta scoot it. I hope I don't run over your legs. Woo. You can lay up here, bro. This man gets so scared when the oven's on. Where'd you go? Hi. Are you shaking? He's shaking a little bit. It's okay. Yep, we got the dog. Maybe that's the reason why Chaos wants me to get a new camera, so that it can be a wide shot for Bonzo to appear in.
Let's get going.
I need. Bonzo the GOAT. What's up, Snook? How's it going?
Let's get going.
What inspired to name my dog Bonzo? Some folks think it's after a garbanzo bean. Some folks
I've got to hurry and save
only
the
think
beast.
it's after a garbanzo bean, but it is not. Bonzo is the nickname of the drummer of Led Zeppelin. Now he is a dog who is standing in the corner in front of my computer because he's terrified of the oven. I wonder how far he would run away if we just, like, let him loose. Let's try that again. Do 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 do. Purple lights. Dang!
Save Elise.
The perp. The big perp. Bonzo, you're gonna be staring at that corner for a long time, brother. I cannot help you, sir.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side.
It's like the moment he smells burning, because when I went downstairs, he was super chill.
Bit by bit.
And then, like, the moment he smells burning, bro goes into fight or flight mode.
That's a big one.
Haley, you gotta come see how Bonzo's laying up here.
Woo, that was close. Jump.
Come look, it's funny.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Yeah, I'm a reformed man. I give them the carrot on the stick so they stay around, you know?
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails, you saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Darn, we're not gonna make it.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm raking it in. There's just so much laying around. All the $1 bills.
Yahoo!
Who wins the refunds? You were the test subjects.
What?
Well, that's because Sonic's in the real world. True, views ain't cutting it. You know I'm rich? What? Did you look up my net worth and it tells you that, like, I make, like, $3 million or something? I think I put it into one of those calculators. And it was like, this streamer averages, like, 70,000 a year or something, which is, like, not true. According to last year's taxes, is not even a third of that, so... I do have infinity fake internet points, that is true. Yeah, that's true. Don't forget, I am doing a Sonic-a-thon starting May 1st. I'm gonna play through a bunch of Sonic games in my favorite way. And I need your guys' opinions to make the marathon as cool as possible. So give me those.
Wow, you need all the enemies to get through here.
Nice.
Yo, minus 0.6 and minus 0.7? That's crazy, dude.
How was that?
Do 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 do. All right, boys, wake up, because we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat gems, Stelmo gems out, and additional exclamation mark, jam, and jacking out part along with us, and let's rave. Using us for his own content. What? Did I read any of the opinions? Or are you gonna read them on stream? Yeah, I've read. Let's go, baby. Cardio complete. Let's go. Good timing. Now that's a big snowball. It's got good music.
Jump! Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
Do.
It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Just leave it to me.
Maybe.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs. Those are guided
Well, you could also say that Sonic Riders did that.
If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them.
Oh, we're really splitting hairs here, Gale.
We're close to Eggman's place.
I like when Shadow kicks Silver in the head. That's in Silver's story.
Just made it.
Stelmo, what's one specific thing you like from the third cutscene in Sonic's story in 06? Say one positive thing about it. Yeah, Riders goes all the way up to X. It's got S, double S, and X. When you do tricks.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
That's also in Shadows. It's different. I prefer it in Silver's story. Normalize saying I can't. X? Alright, Chad, let's get a 360! Whoo! Yeah, I'm surprised. If you didn't know. Like, when you do tricks in Sonic Riders, you can go all the way up to the X rank. With the different ranks, it has the highest range of ranks of any Sonic game. In terms of mainline, it's Unleashed that goes from S to E. Pretty sure it's the only game that does that. But Riders goes from C to X. Actually, I think it's the same amount now that I think about it.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground.
Because you subtract the 2 and then add 2 at the top. So yeah, never mind. Unleashed and Riders are tied. Thanks, Guy Till. I'm happy OBS is working too. Triple X! That's crazy.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Sonic Dimensions isn't an official game, actually. No, I'm sure it wasn't the worst, knowing you. Yeah, I just wish Sonic Dimensions had a adjustable window size. You either play it in really tiny or full screen. No, that's triple Z for beats.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Pretty sure Riders came out on the same day as 06. Like Genesis, Riders, and 06 all came out at the same time. Hello again, Hypertrue. Welcome to stream. Coming at a good time. We're just getting started on another All Stories run.
Here comes a billboard. Yes. Jump.
Do you need your text size and biggened on your phone too? Or else you're just squinting at it.
That was incredible.
This looks hard. For me, there are some hard things still, but muscle memory has definitely made the game mostly easy for me to play. Nope, Sonic Riders did.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Whoa! Are you all coming out to say hi? His weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it
I've only played 06 for maybe like 15 hours, with most of those being just fucking around in the hub worlds with the gems. You'd have to look at the release date. I don't know when Riders came out. From what I remember, it was the same day as Genesis and 06.
piece of cake. No sweat. Cool. It's raining fire.
Okay, taking the spring. Yo, Meteor, let's go. Cocoa Puffed.
Whoa! The flame died. How'd it last?
Huge meteor. It's only happened one time, but I have been hit by a meteor while going into the automation of, at the end. No! I'm still saying that Riders introduced it. Sonic just had a really long 15th anniversary. Or do you mean it was February of 2006? Or was it February of 07? Oh, okay. Whoo! Let's go, baby! Sonic Riders on top. I don't know if I have recommendations for the starting boost, because that's all, like, child muscle memory for me.
Too easy.
Wee wah, wee wah. Wee 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 wah, wee 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 wah.
Sonic, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Eggman! I better go help. Gotta hurry. I better hurry up and cross this scale.
06 loses again. Let's go, baby.
I better hurry.
Dang, I'm withering away right now.
Elise's train is... Uh-oh. Gotta speed
Oh,
up.
nice.
Is Elise on board? I'm almost there. Elise,
How's your corner, Monzo? This bro's just in the corner between my computer and my guitar. I guess if the oven blows up, I am the one that's gonna get hit first. What's up, GJN? How you doing?
no sweat.
Shadow Reloaded Expert Mode? Shadow Reloaded Expert Mode is fine. It's pretty hard, though. Like, I would definitely play base Expert Mode.
Straight up.
Like, I think base Expert Mode is the best way to play the game, not Reloaded Expert Mode. Because Reloaded Expert actually makes it hard. Or his base expert mode is essentially just the same levels.
Looks like you can grab that gun.
Yeah, Monzo rolled a 0 on his survival. If anyone breaks into the house, I'm gonna be the one barking at him.
We're getting out of the cave.
Yeah, Reloaded is cool. When I play Shadow the Hedgehog, I just use a widescreen patch and some HD textures, though, and just play Expert. Yo, what up, Beats? How's it going, bro? Stelmo? I'm actually eating chicken today. How do they go from making a quality racing game to making 06? Well... Game dev's a little bit more complicated than that. If you want to, there is a patch that Dream Syntax actually specifically made for me, but it's released for everyone, that replaces the Reloaded Expert mode with the regular Expert mode in Reloaded. So if you want, like, the extra stuff that Reloaded adds, you can do that. Well, I thought Sonic was working on these games cause the Sonic team. We just looked up the release date. Riders came out in February of 06. Zero, actually. I finished up a Separate Ways playthrough. I do need to do another main playthrough now that I have the RPD outfit.
Let's try going up.
The only problem is in this day and age, it's hard to find time, because if it's the... I think the only thing I don't like about both RE4s is how long they are.
Leave it to me.
Came out later. We just had this conversation, Naylan. You could literally just look it up on Google if you want. I don't know. It was the Wild West in 06. Building confidence before a job interview? Well, some people here disagree with this sentiment, but my view on confidence is that you already have it. Being confident in something, in my definition, is doing something in spite of having a fear of doing it. So, if you're nervous about the job interview, yet you're going to the job interview anyway, you already have the confidence. So that's already set. You're already confident. So, for my step 2, it would be to prepare. Have your parents / trusted people like ask you interview questions. If you're really desperate for human for any interaction, you can ask AI to like generate interview questions for you. Castle Skip Pog. 4 is popular for replayability? Like Remake or... Replaying 4 is just so fun.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, leave this up to me.
Oh, I'm not saying like generate a person. I'm saying like just questions. Like I feel like that's a pretty good use of a tool. Because AI would probably have some way to generate questions in your field. And this is an optional 3rd step. Because I don't know when your job interview is, and it may not be that serious. But when a while ago, several years ago, I learned the philosophy of actually prepare for something 100 times. And you'll see, like, just how far you can go when you do it, like, legitimately 100 times. So, like, when I prepped for the GDQ run in 2024, I did 100 runs. And if you don't believe me, you can check the playlist on my second channel. That has all 100 of them. So, you can go through 100 questions that may be asked. And don't just go through them once, but, like, go through them multiple times. And then maybe have, like, a person give you the questions at a random time. But that's up to you. Because this is also going to be contentious, but it really is how I feel, is that nervousness and excitement are the same emotion. Just perspective is what changes it. Because before my GDQ run, like right before when Gordon and I were sitting in the waiting room, I like talked about how like I felt nervous. And then I was like, no, wait a minute, I'm excited. Completely flipped. Same emotion. But my perspective flipped on it. Oh, well, you have the time to practice. I don't think GDQs are stopping anytime soon. I don't remember the last time Shadow the Hedgehog was featured. If you wanted to speedrun it, though, I'd recommend playing the vanilla game. Because GDQ vastly prefers vanilla games, and it's already hard enough to get Sonic games in. For some reason, they have, like, a rule of 3.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Ha! Dang it! The door opens, it activates the robot.
That's my opinion, is that nervousness and excitement are the same emotion. Just perceived differently. Sonic is just too, oh yeah, surely that's it.
How about a little help?
It just seems weird how stingy they are with Sonic, considering, like, it's kind of his deal. Like, people are more surprised when it's like GDQ doesn't have a lot of Sonic versus when it does. And it's not like all the Sonic games have been showcased a bunch at GDQ. Like, Adventure 2 is probably the only one that's gotten, like, major... Wow, nice. I guess you just can't homing attack that dude for some reason. That was cool.
How about a little help?
Adventure 2 is probably the most popular one, but GDQ also doesn't particularly care about popularity when it comes to speed games. Like, there's some random ass shit. Yo, what's up, Nightmare? Alright, we're gonna need a gargantuanly good key set to get a 103 now, since I had to basically redo all of Section 2. There could be a million reasons. The only one the game committee is gonna tell you is that they had seen the game recently enough. Well, if excitement's just something you're happy about, then you're just happy. Like, because when I think of nervousness, I think that, like, I get the butterflies in my stomach feeling, my heart rate tends to increase, and, like, I get a little scatterbrain. When I'm excited, I get the butterflies in my stomach, I get a little scatterbrain, my heart rate increases. Like, mechanically, they're the same emotion, just perceived differently. Yep, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. That's where I am. I'm not really trying to convince you. That's just my opinion on it. And that's what works for me. What's cool, though, is that the more you prepare, the less nervous you are and the more excited you get. It's harder to be nervous and instead be excited. Because, like, I remember Gordon telling me, like, dude, how can you be nervous? We literally did this 100 times. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not really here to give, like, textbook dictionary definitions of words. I just use them in the way that serves me the best.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know right away.
Nervousness with anger? No. Nervousness is not an angry emotion.
Well, not bad.
I'll show you my real power.
Be my life coach for free. Nope, that's 5 subs right there. Starting May 1st, drop the 5.
Up to this time. It's lost both arms. That's my chance. It'll be off balance, so I can knock it down. It looks like the door ahead leads into the base. There should be a switch somewhere.
That's the new thing. Instead of Bonzo Pets, it's for every sub. You get to ask me a question.
But security's really high. Let's see. You don't want to get caught in the searchlight. You're going to have to use bombs. Haha! Dr. Eggman is no match for me.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go. If I don't break the searchlights, I won't be able to get outside. There are searchlights inside. I'll have to use missiles.
There are 5 searchlights.
Nervousness can turn into anger. Like if you're nervous about doing something not well and then it turns out to be not well. Like I can see that, but that's different emotions.
Guess that was all right.
Like emotions can change like that. You can go from happy to sad in an instant, and those are opposites. I guess so, Chaos.
What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
This is Kingdom Valley. Long ago, there was a royal castle.
Your level of nervousness also tends to, like, just do with your level of preparation. Like, the more prepared you are, the less nervous you become, just naturally.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me. That robot will throw bombs at you from the walls. Be careful. Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's clear them out.
Sure. There's no more confident about it. You're already maxed out. You got it.
The laser shots are extremely fast. When they're fired, dodge at the same time. That's how it's done.
Okay, let's get going.
You can use this vehicle to get across the lake.
in essence, I suppose you can kind of think about it in the way of you can either be nervous for everything that can go wrong, or you can be excited for everything that can go right. Yo, prediction? We got a prediction? What are we gambling? Oh, now it's the minute? Ooh. That's juicy. Yo, what's up, Roxas? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that one's been in the reserves for a while. It's weird, like, when I go through, like, the clips I want to turn into shorts in the morning. I wasn't feeling... Like, the ones I had on deck were particularly calling to me, so I looked in the reserves, and I was like, hey, I knew I had that clip somewhere. It's just really difficult to make a good short out of one where you don't start it by talking. Like with the types of shorts that I make. So, like, I tend to be pretty against that. But, I tried to make it work, and I think it was pretty funny. Yeah, bet it up. What are we, even or odd minute, I guess? That's pretty spicy, actually. Since I get anywhere from like 102s to 104s. It's looking like a 104 right now. But we haven't hit the halfway mark yet. In essence, but it could also just be an absolute slop fest, and I get like a 105 or 106. Yeah, those are my favorite shorts, is when people join in on the joke. Like, I made that one short like I think it was like a week ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago, about like how by the transitive property the games that have levels and gens are good because gens is good. And I loved it when people were joining in on the joke. But then, of course, I got people who took it literally, and it's like, bruh. I think at this point on the internet, there's so much rage bait that you can't make a statement. Like, folks that have dry humor, which is a lot of people, including myself, just have it rough because there's no... Dry humor works so well because it's an absolutely absurd statement played straight. But there's no statement too absurd anymore. No, it's P06 itself. You can change the spin effect in the extras menu. I'm just using the adventure ball at the moment. When I'm doing speed runs and, like, I'm on this layout, and they're like for the leaderboards, you can't use mods. It has to be vanilla P06. The retro ball, true. Oh, we got troll trucked. Hopefully we don't get hit by the second one. I think we're good on timing here. I've only ever been wombo comboed twice. Or once. Like, wombo comboed by both trucks once, and I wasn't recording when it happened. But from what I recall, a little birdie told me that that segment might be changing? I'm not sure. I could be misremembering. I lock in and get the 101? I mean, I guess if I learn silver the way that Nuclear Orange does it, I could drop the time by a minute. Oh, that's true. The sum of best is a 101.
I can't fall off here.
I gotta learn box jumping and, hovering over Kingdom Valley 1. I hate that lizard. That lizard can go fuck off. He's always in a bad spot, no matter what. You're decrusting the grass? Let's go! That's actually kind of a shame. I like crust on my grass. Part's always a little sketch when you mess it up, but thankfully all the cores give you a boost here. Ayo. What does it mean? Nice. Huh? Yo, chat, what do you mean? It's because SpongeBob's getting added to P06 and we can't have any crust on the grass. It reminds him too much of the Krusty Krab.
Rouge, you saved me.
Oh, I am shocked that worked.
Yes.
Yeah. Video game crossovers are cool. They're the same as any collab, anything. Bringing the two audiences together and doing a little cross promo. I don't know if, like, anyone's buying Racing Crossworlds to play as SpongeBob, though, you know?
Stop the doctor's train.
Like, bro's already got enough racing games. Isn't there also, like, an Avatar coming out at some point? Like, bro, they're a little late to that. That had its resurgence on Netflix in, like, 2021.
Those missiles are guided. They explode on impact. If they lock on, I need to shoot them off.
That was such a hype time that in college I got to re-experience Avatar. Like I did when I was a kid, even to the lengths that we literally had a watch party for the last, for Sozin's Comet, just like I did back in the day. Except it was even more mind-blowing because we didn't know what was gonna happen. Yeah, probably the patches to how Crossworlds works was too little too late, just with how frustrating it is that the only thing that matters is the final, like, 10 seconds of the race, because everyone just would stuff items. I actually really like the amount of item spam there is in Crossworlds, but yeah, unfortunate consequence of it. That you could get a drill and then go up like 6 places. Just past my time? Damn. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I didn't play too much online Mario Kart 8, but I never felt like it was definitely there. But it wasn't like I didn't see a lot of, you know, bullet bills until the last couple seconds. Crossworlds, everyone kind of feels like they're closer together, at least when I played it back when it was newer. It's also kind of weird to say, but I just love the Mario Kart vibe that they're in, like, go-karts and not, like, cars. I don't know. It feels more whimsical that way, I guess. No, I don't think Crossworlds is bad at all. I think it's a good game. The only thing that kind of sucks is the boat. I need more whimsy. Oh, I forgot that was an emote. That's funny. We'll probably be playing Crossworlds during the Sonic-a-thon, too. Especially now that more people own the game, since it's been out for longer. Yeah. Sonic could use more of its brand of whimsy. True. Why are we all melancholy in Frontiers and Shadow Gens? When are we getting Baldy McNosehair back?
That's a jet glider over there. Use the right button to get out.
Yeah, I was really sad to be right about how the riders boards are just a skin. They play exactly the same. Like, they don't even have, like, inline turning versus, like, the cars. Regular, or drifting, sorry. Mario Kart is also just, you know, the more general video game brand. Like, I think... Well, I guess I would also say that maybe, like, Forza is pretty generic as well. I'm trying to think of other, like, racing games. Because, like, I don't think Need for Speed exists anymore. I don't think Burnout exists anymore. Maybe Need for Speed exists. All-Stars Racing Transform is awesome. How did I get introduced to Retail 06? I saw it on a shelf and went, I want that. Last time I ever said that in relation to 06. Oh, that's true. There was Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I feel like that was a game because, like, I am not a Crash fan, and that looks like a fun as fuck video game. Welcome back, Bonzo. I know that Lima really likes Crash Team Racing. And just Crash in general, but specifically Crash Team Racing. Oh, nice. Well, not nice, but nice. Well, it's also that Sonic is not like Mario is Nintendo's brand, you know? Sonic is not Sega's brand. Like, it only has had a real resurgence from the movies and stuff. Like, ever since Gens, the series was just in the fucking pits. And, like, movie 1 is really what, like, resurged interest and, like kids, young kids getting interested in it. And I know that because, like, one of Haley's, like, 2-year-old nephews is, like, super into Sonic now and stuff, and her sister and brother-in-law always tease me for it, too. Because, like, I think, like, one of the last few holidays, like, he came in with a Knuckles shirt, and he was like, hey, Noah, Knuckles. And I was like, yep, that is Knuckles, all right.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sound wave. Omega.
Did it underperform? What underperform? Crossworlds? I don't know. I don't know what's considered, like, good sales anymore. Like, Sonic doesn't have the luxury of Sega just setting a team aside and taking as much time as they need to make the next 2D Mario platformer. Like, it's sort of just like... Obviously, in hindsight, it's easy to see, but Sonic really needed to just stay consistent with Mario, you know? Because Mario's, like, hyper-consistency. I can't think of, like, Sunshine is the only main series Mario game I feel like has some rocky... Like Sunshine and, like, New Super Mario Bros. U are the only two mainline Mario games I can think of that have, like, somewhat mixed or poor reception. And, like, when you have his main rival, that the quality of his games have been in contention ever since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I don't know. Oh, I love Mario Sunshine, but it's definitely, like, rushed to hell. Yeah, I know. I think, like, Jay's reviews popularized, like, the... Oh, thank you so much. Wow, that looks so yummy. Jay's reviews popularized that, like, Sonic is experimental and that's its identity. Well, the problem with being experimental is that something can be really, really good or really, really bad.
It looks like you need to find... This lotus will throw you high in the air.
06, unfortunately, is just, like, such a blemish.
You need to be careful with that.
Because it also brought to light just, like, how Heroes, Shadow, 06, Secret Rings, Black Knight were all just not well received. And then Unleashed has, like, the same problems that people... Because, like, that's also what's really annoying is, like, that string of Sonic games, and even now, I actually watched Telekinetic Man's video on, like, his critique of Shadow Generations. Great video, by the way. Of just, like, man, with Sonic, it's just, like, except for the classic era, I want to say, like, the Adventure era and the Boost era, the same complaints that exist in the first iteration of the game also exist in its, like, last or current iteration of the game. Like, Shadow Gens still has homing change. It still has reactive elements. It still has quick step sections that are annoying. Like, the Adventure era, like, the entire time, even through to Unleashed, we had multiple gameplay styles that people didn't like as much in a general sense. And it's like, when you're being compared to Mario, you're gonna lose that battle. Yeah, I really like Telekinestic Man's videos.
The core of the head is his weak point. That's when I must attack.
I think a Sonic game being short is good, but it also took me streaming and making content and thinking about the fucking series for like 10 hours a day for the last 5 years to finally realize that like Sonic games are about replayability and the brevity of them is the most important. Oh, hello, Windows 11 stutter. Anyway, I was saying that the brevity of Sonic games is to its benefit because the point is to play it over and over again, which is somewhat against conventional wisdom, which I'm sorry to say it's conventional wisdom, but there still are plenty of people that believe that, like, amount of hours in-game is equivalent to dollars that it costs.
This is nowhere near over.
Yeah, Shadow Gens doesn't feel like an improvement from Sonic Gens. It's like, back, as much as I love it, it's like we're back to the quality of Sonic Gens. And again, like, at the time, it's like, after Sonic Adventure 2, I guess they're real, like, I guess Gens, the original Gens, felt like we were finally back to quality after Sonic Adventure, like, the same quality as Adventure 2. Oh, I am not clicked into the game! It just hasn't been consistent, and consistency, like, not being consistent is tough.
It looks like this load is
Well, I would say, like, Unleashed is definitely one of the hardest Sonic games, more than the adventure games.
I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots.
What I miss about the earlier forms of Sonic that's sort of creeping back in, especially with Shadow Gens, is the sense of freedom. I don't think it's Boost Sonic that has the problem. I think it's just the design philosophy of Boost Sonic being, like, lanes. And I don't mean, like, just quick-step lanes. I mean, like, lane-based gameplay where it's like, oh, you can either go on this path or this path, and if you go on the odd path, you're gonna be detoured for 10 seconds before you go back to the main path so you can see our next cool set piece. And it's like, oh, man. And that's been a thing since Sonic 3, where instead of having full-on alternate paths, from the beginning of the game, or from the beginning of the level to the signpost, the level wants to bring it back in so you can see the cool set piece.
Iblis trigger. I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot bomb and throw them back.
Yeah, but you made the sweeping statement that, like, Adventure is more challenging than Boost, which, like, I would say Unleashed is one of the hardest Sonic games, and it's, like, Boost, so I sort of see what you're getting at, I guess. Wow, that was ass.
Just you wait, Iblis trigger. I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot bomb and throw them back.
It's also that the top routes in newer games aren't rewarding. You are rewarded with playing less of the level and not in the good way. Because you're not taking a more challenging route, you just did the homing attack chain to the dash ring. And now instead of actually playing the game, you're watching Sonic or Shadow go through a dash ring that goes over the level design instead of actually being on a top route and using your skill to stay on it. That's like 1 out of 5 Boost games? Okay. If you want to be right where Hog, go right ahead. You can say Adventure's more challenging. I disagree. Yeah, taking top routes feels more boring than the bottom routes. Like, the 2D equivalent of, like, how how boost design works would be if in like Sonic 2's chemical plant, you went to the top route and it was just like the boosters and flat ground the entire time. It's like, wow, you got up here, congratulations. Yo, let's go, Cross. What's up, bro? And that's why I think it's less that like boost is the problem and more that we're just missing the freedom. Like a modern day Sonic game gives you, like, asks you to do things and you do the things. And when you do them, it's satisfying for a while, but way less satisfying than looking at a level and being like, how can I craft a route through this? Rather than doing what the game tells me to do. And it's why spear gliding is so game-changing for Shadow Gens, because it reintroduces that freedom. Because for all intents and purposes, the boost is just like basically the adventure spin dash. Because that jump that I use in a lot of shorts in Dragon Road and Sonic Unleashed, that's just a fucking spin dash jump. Nah, I disagree. I don't think that boost specifically does that. I think it's easier to design boosts not having that. Because, like, modern Seaside Hill Gens is fucking massive. Like, that level, I just, like, watched through Ajax's Seaside Hill analysis. Great video. Also, Ajax is just the fucking GOAT. Like, his videos are absolutely incredible. But anyway, like, the Gen Seaside Hill it's huge. There's no other boost level that even comes close.
Did they think they'd stop you with this?
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
When did that originate? I guess it was like one of his earliest videos, because like the tiny cam is a bit that he does, but I don't know where it originates from. Or was it like people got pissed at it or something? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, dude, Gen Seaside Hill is just, it's actually insane how much is in that stage. Is the city level in Unleash? There are a lot of those. Do you mean Empire City? I would say Empire City is one of the weaker Unleash levels because, again, bringing it back in to, you know, you get your little pathways and then you have to come back in for set pieces. Empire City has the worst of it with an egg chaser segment followed immediately by an interceptor. Or it might be the other way around. I don't remember. But, oh, man. It's the thing that really drags down the Unleashed Day stages for me are those goddamn egg chaser and interceptor segments. It's why I prefer the Unleashed projects so much in that regard, because you can just get a fucking move on. I missed what you said, Chaos. Feel free to repeat it. I had to look at the screen. This dinner is amazing, by the way. Thanks, Haley, for dinner. Very good. Probably eat the... We're almost at the end of the run, so I can have the rest of that later. I'm not saying Shadow Gens doesn't have those moments, but in fact, what you just said about that was exactly the point I was making, is that the same complaints that I just said about Unleashed, you can say the exact same thing about Shadow Gens. It's just, instead of egg chasers and interceptors, it's now cutscenes. Got an interview set up for Friday? Let's go, bro. Good luck. Call me whatever you want, but I don't think Gen Seaside Hill is fun. Oh, that's fine. In a way, yeah. The driving cars section reminds you of chasers? Like the cart in Seaside Hill? That's why you don't take it. Because taking the turtles is faster.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Start by getting rid of them.
Well, you kind of answered your own question there, Werehog. And because the stages bottleneck you into seeing the cutscene again. Like, that's directly antithetical to replayability, is being forced to watch through the cutscenes again. I absolutely think, though, that Seaside Hill Gens gives you a lot of freedom comparatively to other boost stages, 100%.
Looks like I need to wipe out Dandy.
3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. Oh, that's great, Werehog, but for other people, like myself, like, I get annoyed when I'm on my, you know, 10th playthrough of Shadow Gens and I have to watch the same 40-second cutscene I've already seen.
Perfect.
In any bigger way than in any other stage? Interesting. I guess I can't really, I guess we can't go into specifics on, like, how do you interact with this particular piece of, I don't think the conversation needs to be that specific. But Seaside Hill Modern absolutely, like, is one of the only levels where, like, I felt like in my route that I take through that stage that I created it. And it's not like me going, oh, this is what I did. Like, after the cannon that shoots you past the 2D section, after that checkpoint, with the whales, like, I do a little drift to go onto the bottom route and then run on the water and then skip the enemies and go straight toward the spring. Like, that little thing, that's me. That's me that did that.
Darn it. I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
That's what makes adventures so fun, is, like, especially, I miss the days in which the levels wrapped around on themselves. Because it's like something as simple as Emerald Coast. The very first segment of Emerald Coast, it like wraps around on itself so that the player is like, huh, what if I just did a spin dash jump? And it turns out to work and you skip an entire section. Or, like, I also watched, like, Ajax's Red Mountain video. Like, the entire last part of the first section where you go all the way up the mountain, then all the way back down. Well, what if you just went down and didn't go all the way up? Which, hilariously, for me, because I'm a dumbass, is something I never thought of before. And will now start to do when I play through Red Mountain. What do I mean by freedom in boost games? When I talk about freedom in general, I mean being able to craft my own routes throughout the stages and not going through a specific set of, like, automative reactive-based elements in order to get through the stage. The example I gave with Emerald Coast, where you do a spin dash jump off the first boardwalk to get to the loop quicker, that's an example of me crafting my route. In Shadow Generations, when I do a jump and an air boost to go in through a line of dash rings to skip over the level design, that's an example of the other side. It's an example, it's, like, I'm just doing what the not necessarily free will, it's not that serious, but more of the... We're gonna make the level this way so that maybe some of these things are possible. Like how in Speed Highway and Sonic Adventure, you can run up the skyscraper and you find an extra life at the top. Versus, like, you wouldn't find that in a modern boost game. Except for maybe Shadow Gens, because Shadow Gens' stuff has a surprising amount of collision. I've never played DK Bonanza, and I haven't seen any footage of it because it's a game I eventually want to play, so I can't speak on that. But it's also why I dissent when Chaos puts up invisible walls in P06, because it's ruining these routes that I've crafted through the stages. Like, that's just doing the very thing that I don't like when the boost games do that. I understand that there are a lot of egregious examples, but there are also a lot of not egregious examples.
What is that thing? Out of time.
White Acropolis. Above the lasers in Section 1. Or Section 2, sorry.
Okay, let's move on.
In my opinion, there should not be an invisible wall above those lasers.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis?
Yeah, and that's fine.
I'll have to get closer and use my power directly. Let's go!
No. Okay. You're meant to play with tails in there? Yeah, if you go that way. Yep, no dab on that one.
Great. Good.
Yeah, also Blaze Section 1 of White Acropolis being able to do the triple jump over the lasers, like in the first Silver release. You cannot skip them in Wave Ocean, so why should you in White Acropolis? I don't think that because you can't do it in one level doesn't mean you can't do it in another level.
The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be true?
I find that fairly weak
Super fast.
of an argument. Tails and Sonic are already running through the stage together. Like in P06, he's with you at the beginning of Section 2. Skipping content is lame? Well then, isn't that the antithesis of Sonic? Because that rainbow ring right there, I just skipped a bunch of content of this stage.
Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the attack and counterattack.
The open zone gameplay is... open zone, the open world gameplay.
Darn. Why now?
Yeah, that's kind of boost design though, Beats. Like, I would prefer there being like an extra platform that I could jump off of. Like, it doesn't functionally serve a different purpose, but like, there's more player agency there, if that makes sense. Yeah, I get what you mean though.
Good.
Like, being able to clip out a flame core, totally get. That doesn't make sense in context of the level, so because you're supposed to be inside of a volcano. Also 105, get owned eveners. So, like, being able to, like, go outside of the volcano while you're in the volcano doesn't make any sense. Haley made chicken cordon bleu and rice, and it's very good. Would making unable to stand on top of the searchlights be better then? No, it wouldn't. Or that would fuck up shadows. Also, in my brain, like, logically, why would I not be able to stand on them? You just slide down it. But the other stuff you can stand on in Sonic games, it'd be kind of weird that a large foothold like that. I don't really know if I can give you anything because you're asking me how to remedy something that I don't think is a problem. Bruschetta chicken? Yo, sick. What else you can do with Boost at this point? Open up the levels. No, this is a plate. And that's what I don't like. Like, surely in Emerald Coast, the intention is for you to go under the boardwalk, hit the springs, go around, and go up. But no, I want a spin dash jump. I'm sure the intention for me after the whale chase section in Emerald Coast is to take the springs to go up to the lighthouse thing, but no, I want to spin dash up the wall, because that's cool. I'm sure in Ice Cap in Adventure 1, the intention is to fall down and then you go through the icicles and all that shit. I don't think that that is that deep. The Tails section is like 30 seconds of gameplay. And if you're crafty enough, skipping... I'm having a conversation. The adults are talking, Bonzo. We'll go in a minute. Wave, that sounds exactly like what a person would take this conversation and distill it and ask ChatGPT to distill it down into one paragraph. Would it be faster to do that? Yeah, absolutely, but that's... All of the skips that I just mentioned are faster to do so. You're Sonic, that's the point. Whatever, this won't go anywhere because I won't change my mind. Agree to disagree. I'm surprised you entertain the idea anyway. I think that skipping the content via glitches, like, I totally understand, like, Flame Core, what I mentioned. But White Acropolis Section 2 is literally designed as this big circle. And it's like, there's a big like if you did not want me to think like, huh, maybe can I go over this laser wall? There'd be a big ass mountain that's just like way too high to overlook. And then like you'd put lasers in there. Unfortunately, I just gave you the solution to your problem. But like the whole section 2 of White Acropolis until you get like until after the tail section is just one linear straight path. Because the level design that you skip is just as important as the level design that you don't skip. I have a whole video where I talk about this. I go on a whole tirade in my Kingdom Valley Section 1 video about this. The level design being there and it feeling like a world you're in, that's what's so cool about Kingdom Valley Section 1. Like, should there be an invisible wall at the beginning of Kingdom Valley here so that you can't jump from the top platform to the bottom platform and skip all of the content that's there? No. Like, should I be able to jump from here to there? No, that's fucking lame. There's no care. Okay, so your criteria is, does this skip a character section? Okay. So if it skips a character section, it's lame. Oh man, I disagree so hard with that. I disagree unbelievably with that. That's not... Skipping a character section is unimportant to the level. Like, Tails is there specifically for that. You believe what you want. Well, here, okay. Here's why I disagree with it. You don't want to keep arguing? Well, okay then. Well, I'm just going to continue to talk. And you don't have to say anything back to me. Is that... for me, to have the criteria of you are skipping a section in which you play as a different character, that's fundamentally not any different than any of the other unintended skips that I talked about. Like, it's just part of the level. Just because you switch to a different character doesn't change anything. Now, if you somehow found a way to play as Sonic in Tails section, I see that as a problem. But just being able to bypass the Tails section, I don't think is a problem at all. I'm gonna go wild here, because there's a thing in Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways. There's a part, like the remake in Separate Ways, there's a part where you chase Lewis through like a burning structure. There's actually a shortcut that literally takes you from the beginning straight to the end if you crouch underneath a table.
The crest of Soliana
and like,
I see.
That shit's cool. No, I don't think moving Tails fixes anything.
I better get going soon.
No, P06 doesn't have the cutscene or hub worlds. The problem is not the Tails section. It's just like, I don't think that skipping a character, like, not being able to skip the level design specifically because you play as a different character, it doesn't connect with me. I don't, what's the point of even having Tails there? Because people who play through the level for the first time are gonna do that. Like, why is the blue gem, why in P06 did you put the blue gem in aquatic base? So that people would play through the game without the blue gem, and then once they reach the final level, in the last section of the final level, get the blue gem, and now get to play through the game again with a brand new tool that opens up the stages even more than just spin dashing did. Like, that's what's fun. Like, you're not gonna go through in P06. You literally can't get the sky gem until your second run of White Acropolis in P06. So like, and especially if in, like, say, hypothetically in the last release of P06, you have to go through the stages in the retail order. You can't just pick whatever stages you want. You wouldn't have the purple gem either. So like, now that I have these new tools, I get to go back in the previous stages and do that.
The crest of Soliana and an eagle. I see.
Could you raise the lasers? Like, is there a way to make it to where, like, it's just higher? Engaging with the central mechanic is a bad thing? What's a central mechanic? I have no problem. Can I go to the part? Sure. I have no problem with, Chaos, actually, could I, oh, hold up, we'll finish this. So, like, right here, for this, I totally get. I would not want this to be skippable. Like, literally going from the beginning of the stage to the end of the stage. Like, I think here would be a great, like, put a big mountain here or something. So you at least have to go along the ice bridge or something like that. The part that I'm talking about that I think is very reasonable to have to be able to jump over would be here. You go through some of it, you see the searchlight. You could definitely add a second set of lasers. Oh, sorry. You can definitely add a second set of lasers here at the very least to go all the way up to the top of the mountain. I don't have photo mode turned on. Let me turn photo mode on. Wait, it is on. Why wasn't it working? How high should they be? It depends on what you... It depends on what you think is reasonable. Like, I can't say because obviously purple gemming into sky gemming is really easy for me to do. Like, okay, now I'm sort of getting, like, you want it to be, if you're gonna, if the skip is gonna go to the lengths of it skips an entire character section, that skip should be difficult to do, and I agree. I think that makes a lot of sense. But you could definitely stack these lasers up one higher, and if you wanted to, this searchlight could move to a different area. Like, it could be over here in this corner or something that's, like, far away. Because you could, like, at max purple gem, and again, on your first run through, you don't have these 3 gems. Oops. Like, I don't think that's unreasonable. Can you add stuff around here? Like, can you make this mountain taller so that it's more difficult to do? Well, did you hear that I suggested, like, this tower could move? Like, instead of the tower being here, it could be, like, over here. Somewhere. Because I get what you mean off of the search tower here. I think you can go higher than that. Oh, I switched too quickly again. I think actually a spin dash jump would be better here. If I, like, get on this part. Now that is egregious, right? That's pretty high. But if you move the tower, then it would be more difficult to accomplish. Yo, what's up, Vex? I'm gonna be done in a sec. With a no tower jump, that's what I just did. And again, you don't get these gems until after this stage. I just want to stress that part. Like, that seems reasonable. Here. There are tons of lasers everywhere. And I don't know, Chaos, I remember you showing me something. Oh yeah, you would have to have both the purple gem and sky gem, unless maybe you could do something like this, but I don't think this is gonna send you very high, if you can even get it right. Like, I'm sure maybe, like, the 0.01% of speedrunners. Yeah, that's not much higher, either. I mean, look how big, you know, there are lasers all over this place. I don't really think that one big laser wall would be weird here. Well, I think a lot of times what happens is that Chaos and I come to the understanding because we peel more layers off of the onion of both sides. That, like... And this is just one case. This is just an example of a point I'm illustrating, is that, like, if it's skipping an entire character, should it be hard to do? Absolutely. Like, you're skipping almost a third of this section by doing this. So should it be difficult? 100%. Completely agree with that. It may be easy for me eventually, but I'm literally like the top 10 people that have ever played P06. Well, I was never like mad at Chaos for anything. Like, I'm talking about his game, you know? Like, this has been a constant back and forth ever since I started playing P06 of just like what he wants the game to be versus things that I could be cool for the game. Ultimately, his word is the choice. But like, when I suggest the things, I really hope that it comes through, but just to like say it, is that when I suggest these things, I'm suggesting it in the way that, from my perspective of making P06 the best that it can be. It's not a selfish reason of like, oh, if you do this, then I'll get lots of views because I could make a short about it. That might be a consequence of it, and that would be great, but it's ultimately for like making the games the best it can be. Yeah, something like that. All right, Haley's getting a little antsy, and I gotta take her for a walk. I guess it's appropriate. Her name's Bonzo720. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the civil discussion, fellas. Things didn't get too out of whack there. I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Sorry, I'm typing something. I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST playing Sonic the Hedgehog, so if you like this franchise, I'm going to be here, especially starting in May, because May 1st, I'm going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon, where I'm going to be playing through a bunch of Sonic games in my favorite way, and we will probably talk more about the stuff we talked about at the end of the stream today. Got an extra half hour out of me. That means I only owe you guys another half hour. Oh, you sly dogs, you caught me monologuing. See you guys. And yeah, so make sure you're around for the Sonic-a-thon. I'll be back with more P06 tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.